Hey everybody, and welcome into a new episode of Inside Pitch here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I'm Ben Frederickson alongside my columnist colleague Jeff Gordon, back in the Post-Dispatch studios to talk a little Cardinals baseball. Gordo, Cardinals sweep the Marlins. Let's throw a parade, right? They're back on track.
You know, God bless Don Mattingly with that group. He's got a tremendous young pitching, but boy, for the Cardinal pitchers facing that lineup, that was the confidence boost they needed. Suddenly their rotation looks a little better, Ben Fred, probably because you're facing a AAA level offense. But you win, and you made the race a lot closer than NL Central suddenly.
This is what the Cardinals have to do. They're playing, 6 consecutive series against teams with a record below 500. They've done a pretty good job of beating teams that can't get above 500, a chance to kind of catch their breath after the worst slide of their season. But it also points out, too, the series against the Marlins did, when they get a decent start from a starting pitcher, they got a pretty good chance of winning. That's how this team is built to win. When they get that, they have a good chance. They need to get more of those. And I don't know that you can always count on Johan Oviedo to give you that kind of start. To me, it just stressed the Cardinals need to add a high-level starting pitcher before the trade deadline because that gives them their best chance to win.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, in between now and then, too, Jack Flaherty is still going to be out for a while. So this is a stress point. At some point, if you can bolster that rotation, you strengthen your bullpen, which, has looked better with replacing Tyler Webb with Andrew Miller. He's not the old Andrew Miller, but he's better than Tyler Webb. So, yeah, the pieces have come together, but imagine how much better that bullpen would be if you could strengthen the rotation.
Absolutely, the trickle-down effect there. You mentioned, and you've been talking about this a lot, I'll give you credit for this, you've been on the bench from the very beginning, Gordo, and just when it starts to look like maybe some depth is coming back, you get Paul DeJong back. How do you figure out how to play Edmundo Sosa along with Matt Carpenter? Tommy Edman can maybe get some days off. Well, all of a sudden now Tommy Edman is hurt, and Edmundo Sosa in the final game against the Marlins takes a ball off the hand. This is not a good situation, and it's going to continue to stress that bench that was already looking pretty thin. This is a weak spot for the team.
Yeah, it's been a weak spot, and the troubling thing is, for a Cardinal fan, is this has been an issue. Like, this is month 3. And other teams are picking guys up, at least trying different things. And the Cardinals have not. They've just basically played it out. And, poor Lane Thomas is just overmatched right now. This is not helping him in his career. He struggles offensively. And, gosh, Matt Carpenter's less terrible than he was, but is this a guy, what's he going to produce as he plays a lot?
Matt Carpenter's June has been the best month of his season.
Well,
so if the Cardinals aren't going to make any improvements on the bench, then I think that you got to give him a little bit more of a shot, but you're right. The Cardinals bench is not good, and it's hurt them at times. And as these injuries continue, that's going to continue to be stressed. We'll see if they try to upgrade that bench at the deadline. We'll have the coverage from Atlanta at stltoday.com, and we'll be back next week for another episode of Inside Pitch. I'm Ben Frederickson alongside Jeff Gordon. Enjoy the games, everybody.